Oh my god, what the heck is this? Anyway, this is Joshy Bugs. I'm feeling a little, I don't know, not great. I'll put this video on.
Bollocks to you, current events. Important so you can cut that bit out and post it in the funny meme on social media every day for the next 4 years. I'm bored of being coy about my political stances, so for the record, if you voted for that orange knob end, I hope he mashes your family up to pace and uses you as skincare regimen. But why is it our lives? Let's cheer ourselves up with this aspirational game about millionaires getting completely.
I don't know what to play. I guess
knock
out.
Brace yourself. Genealogical deduction.
I realized that it doesn't even matter if I get the crown or not.
Has died in a freak plane crash along with his.
Let's go play knockout.
Oh, what a shame. If only it had been in an imploding, poorly designed deep sea submersion rig, they reached a climax. But I guess that wasn't on the cards because the game set in 1998, back when things made sense and there was still some respect towards the sanctity.
Oh, apparently I got the new Golden Witch dress.
To interrupt their non-stop life of glamour and sex.
On my way to, and I got this thing, this piece of. So now we're on our way to
the. Sounds easy. Well, did you miss the part that we're set in 1998? And the only
now we're on our way to the Beanbot also. I didn't even know I had that. We're on our way to the
setting. Gameplay-wise, you go to the helps on the ends of strings 90s era internet, typing in search terms.
Next thing.
Of information, go down multiple deep rabbit holes to take pictures of the rabbits in their most intimate moments.
Why do I have a golden chicken bottom? But oh, there it is.
You topple off to fruit tree, family tree, and fill each end tree with a photo, a profession, and an identity tree. And every time you have a tree, I'm in.
Why is there no top that goes with this? It's just a random belt.
Very return of the Obra Dinn-esque. Now, forgive
Anyway,
so years I spent screaming and banging you over the head with it.
Beanbot, Beanbot bottom.
This game was recommended to me so highly, thinking about it. But it was because of the Obra Dinn narrative. While I was cutting out pictures of some cockhead used car salesman and his two extremely embarrassed.
So you're gonna do a knockout. Play a game of knockout. Play any level of knockout.
It's sort of highly recommended because it lacks for a secret spice, e.g.
And we're gonna get to round 3 hopefully. Yes.
But when it is revealed, I was like, that's it? No one got murdered? No one got multiple tentacles? You're aware of my definition for dad. That is, the dad game satisfaction with a job well done, combined with a fantastical narrative.
Seats impressed.
While I do recommend Root Trees to fellow deduction game enjoyers, it doesn't get as far as the post now. I think it might just be a dad game, a newspaper puzzle page writ large, and the fact that that turns me off slightly gives me a strange hope. Maybe I haven't gone fully dad-brained yet. Maybe there's still time to avoid my gut ballooning out over the top of my overly tight jeans, so I look like a giant cancel P when standing in profile. Phew, I feel relevant again.
No!
King Souls-like, one with an anime art
I don't want to play Gate Crash.
Oh, alright,
this is one quick playthrough and then we're done. It's no problem.
You may remember
I should look in the shop to see if they have a thing that I want to buy. Oh, even the idea of buying something. I feel so depressed. It's New Year's Eve and I'm just like, there's a bunch of people inviting me to do a bunch of things. I'm feeling very socially, I don't know, nah.
Wonderland, Sultan Sanctuary, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What's new for Ben the Begonia's bloody bleeding body? Well, not a whole lot, actually. Again, we play as
I feel very socially inept, socially.
Again, we
feel like I'm in a very hermetic mood, I guess.
Main antagonistic force, the nondescript corrupting black.
That close slower than I expected.
The main difference is that we've switched from fantasy to sci-fi.
Okay, that opened faster than I expected.
The last game, that is always a reliable sequel pipeline, good enough for Warhammer, Castlevania of Shadow. Gilligan's Island spin-off cartoon when they went to space. So now instead of the Sultan Knights, we're reprogramming corrupted robots and turning them into digital ghosts. They're Pokemon or something, making this more the intersection between the Sultan Sanctuary and JoJo's.
Somehow, even when I'm half empty brained, I can still. So, to get to round 3, at least. If I don't get to round 3, then I'm in trouble. Airtime. This is not one of my favorites, because I just don't know how to do this one that well, but we'll see what we can do.
Customize what stand attacks are mapped to the 4 attack buttons, and have them all cracking at the same time with no stamina mechanic to limit you. And when you can summon a whirling ball of damage at will, including that one terribly useful stand who has mastered the secret martial art known as
I think the main thing is to keep moving.
Only taking 2 or 3 attempts before folding like the
yeah, you just keep moving and you'll be fine.
Comboing different attacks at the same time can take a little bit of uncomfortable finger origami, but as I say, you can map the buttons how you like, so just find whatever works best for your match control with your palm. My only major strike against Endlessly Mangled's title is that I really couldn't follow the plot. Part of the standard Souls-like format is to drop you into the middle of dying apocalyptic world du jour and hint at the story with confusing background films. Ender Magnolia opts instead to hint at the story with prolonged dialogues between characters, while you glance between them, not understanding what's the name of Beelzebub's Bellet they're banging on about. Yes, we are playing as a kid, but that's the intention, to evoke how it felt to be in the room when my dad was refusing to explain to my mum what to do.
No! No! That's it. Okay. Go again. Again. Don't stop. Eventually the fan's gonna come around to this. You can't just stay there. Alright, I'm doing good, I think. Only one person's qualified so far. I'll be the next one. I go. I was the 5th person to qualify. Pretty good. I don't like this music. It's bad. It was too bad. The music was too bad, and it spoke too fast. And I didn't understand anything. Particular.
Because his community name, and they were question mark pressing people. Maybe.
So in the fall of 2019, Nick Fuentes launches this social media campaign targeting Turning Point's The War College Tour. So they were disrupting Charlie Kirk's events and harassing him, asking these really questions about like immigration, Israel.
I did it. I made it to round 3.
Their whole goal was to challenge
Those are the main things I needed to do.
challenge, and by the way, they won. I think we're seeing that now.
So now all I have to do
viral, and
is
specifically these clips
try and
go really
beat the
viral
game,
on
but it doesn't
YouTube.
really
So
matter
like
that much
some,
if I do or not.
super
I just get a crown.
reactionary,
There's a
17
crown of
turned
this slow,
Charlie Kirk
long process
owned,
of
like lame conservative owned or whatever.
getting enough crowns to do something or other. Nobody cares.
Dance parties and afterwards, I heard that Israelis are some of the best dancers in the world. I mean, if you guys don't Google dancing Israelis, it's insane how good they're dancing.
And this is what Clavicular, as a young child, stumbles upon and thinks is awesome. He's like,
Yeah,
I've
that
never
was
heard
awesome.
people speaking this way. He likes, you know, like a lot of young boys. He's like, wow, this is like challenging authority. He thought that like conservatives were fake. He finds out, you know, there's this like even more-based group that's like challenging them. So that kind of gets him into this kind of.
I think one of the
I'm winning. I was winning, but then by a fruit.
and it doesn't matter kind of what
I'm
you
still winning.
it's just like actually we all decided that it's the most contrarian possible position, and that means you're cool with no further questions asked.
So
I
he
did it.
was, like high school. He said he had
I'm
like
winning.
a Catholic phase. Like he had a religious phase. He sort of tried on a lot of identities. Like
I'm
really
gonna
this is
win
a
the
kid that's
whole
struggling
game.
for community and like trying
I'm
to
so
kind of find
sleepy.
who's like get really religious. Who's this out of these groups? He also
Get
started
outta here.
watching John Zerka, who's like sort of this was like also like the golden age of a lot of fitness content on YouTube. You made him
Put my phone on.
The truth is, I got a truth is on the side, and I don't give up. I've heard that name as well.
He's just a gym YouTuber type guy. But he starts getting into this.
Put my
like,
phone on airplane mode so we'll charge faster.
And this stuff is so normal. This stuff is so normal.
So much non-airplane phone.
Young boys coming into their own, finding themselves. I personally.
Alright, let's do this. I got this game in the back of my pocket.
and Joining internet communities about Pokemon.
I'm an expert on
I
this
could have taken
game.
a different turn. I also saw 4chan far too early in life, but I was more afraid of it. You know, so I get it. You know, but then there's the
Oh,
edgier kids
Octopus.
at school.
Are you gonna
like,
try to get me?
The Pain Olympics and all the horrific, like.
No, he's getting the other guys.
Now, was like, no, thank you. I'll stick to RuneScape.
As you said, it's sort of like, it's like which way Western man. It's very like, it could be this way, it could be this way. I mean, I think we don't know that much about Clavicular's parents, other than they seem like regular kind of suburban parents. They were into bodybuilding, or at least his mom was a bodybuilder.
Don't come near me.
I think both of his parents were bodybuilders, so I have no idea, you know, what that sort of put on his self-image. He starts using steroids very young. He claims to start using steroids actually when he was 14, going into 15. So just when he's hitting puberty, he's like watching, like mainlining all this fitness content, watching Nick Fuentes videos, and then he starts injecting himself with steroids, which his parents were against, but he started buying it anyway.
That is very
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just 'cause, like, your
I did not realize.
your
No.
body's changing, your hormones,
The guy distracted me.
like chemicals in your body already.
I did pretty good though. I survived. I was one of the last few people alive.
Yeah.
I just
I don't know what sort of the
kind of panicked a little there.
use is on your brain, but not great.
I don't know
Okay.
what sort of regulation.
Good game, everybody.
You're not supposed
Well
to be able
done.
to take steroids at 14. He talks about the way he gets
He's got a little
around it.
cat thing and he's
Interviews,
teaching it to
talks
dance.
about, like, he would fight with his parents about it. His parents would say, like, you know, you can't do that, and he would like get it.
There's two
He would
winners.
sort of order it somehow and obtain it. I mean, when there's a will, there's a way.
I mean,
They did good. Good job, guys.
Yeah, so he starts going on testosterone. He also starts to like.
I don't understand why there would be two winners. Maybe they both died at the same time.
That he would do whatever it takes to be attractive.
Because I think that's genuinely one of the most important things that you could do
Yay.
on your life quality. We see it with all the dating statistics. We see it with Jeremy Meeks, who was the hot felon who got released.
Alright, that's all, folks.
Women
Please
failing out
like,
of jail.
subscribe, click the
Literally
bell, leave a comment.
everything
Love you guys.
comes
Bye
to
bye.
He starts college. He goes to.
Save recent game.